In our last session, we read a letter from a woman who complained that her husband was verbally abusive. She had already confirmed that defending herself was singularly unproductive. So we began exploring something different, namely understanding that he was simply empty and afraid. Simply changing her attitude could make a huge difference. We also talked about one example of what it could look like to really listen to him. Now back to the writer of the letter. Let's look at another example of genuine listening. And I really do know how unkind he can be, as we discussed in our last session. So picture that you're driving along and he makes some snotty comment about how you drive too fast or you stop too suddenly or whatever. Instead of defending yourself, agree with him. Say, you're right. I need to watch my speed better. Or, I do push on the brakes too suddenly. I'll be more careful about that. Thanks for pointing that out. What do you get for defending yourself? Nothing. On the other hand, when you actually listen to him, what are you communicating? That listening to him is more important than defending yourself. And in that moment, what are you doing? You're loving him. And do you think he won't notice that? He really will. The first few times you do that, he might develop some kind of cardiac arrhythmia. It'll be that shocking to him. He might wonder, in fact, if you're trying to get into his head or something. But if you keep it up, he'll begin to feel your genuine concern for him. It will begin to have a positive effect on your marriage. Really, it will. What else can you do? Don't wait until he's being verbally abusive to react to him. Instead, be proactive and go out of your way to be loving to him. Right now, it's a virtual certainty that you tend to avoid him. We just naturally do that when people are unkind to us. He's not nice to you, so why would you want to be around him? The problem is that when you avoid him, he feels the message that you're broadcasting simply by avoiding him, which is the same old "I don't love you" message. And one of the reasons he's verbally abusive to you is because he's feeling that message from you. So eliminate that message. Every time you see him, say something to him. Say something kind. Ask how he's feeling. Do something nice for him or to him. Go over to him and touch him. Touch him on the shoulder as you talk to him. You already know what he likes. Offer to get him something to eat or to drink, whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. It matters that you're looking at him, that you're talking to him, that you're devoting your attention to him, that you're thinking about him, not avoiding him. These are very big things to him. And if you'll continue these behaviors, he'll start to actually believe that you care about him. Now, pay attention to this part. People don't continue to abuse the people they believe care about them. They just don't. So you have a chance to make a huge difference here. If you become more loving, you will become happier no matter what. And the odds are overwhelming that your husband will respond to your becoming more loving. Quite an opportunity to make a difference in your marriage, wouldn't you say? Certainly much better than continuing to drive into the same old pothole over and over.